What's up, guys? It's the legendary Creos up here, and today we're going to be doing my 2017 manga slash anime collection update video. So yeah, let's get right into this. I'll never do that voice again, but first we have some pop figures. So we have that Super Saiyan Goku pop figure. There's that. And it's not too pop figure. There's that. Next we have Pokemon Adventures, the manga, volumes 1 through 7. Which contains red, yellow, and blue. Oh. But yeah. I actually really enjoyed this story. It's better than I expected it to be. And it's better than the anime, of course. And yeah, the characters, the action, and the comedy is better than the actual story. So yeah, there's that. And next we have this random Batman the Killing Joke. It's not really manga, but there it is. It's Batman, the story's good, whatever. But next we have All You Need Is Kill, which I really enjoyed the story until the ending. So, yeah, the ending really killed the story for me because it was really enjoyable until the end of the story. It's just like, oh, why did you do that? But yeah, I suggest you read it. At least for most of the story anyway. Next we have Blue Exorcist volumes 1 through 4, which Blue Exorcist has like the action, has a decent story for shonen. And yeah, it's really fun, enjoyable to read. Next we have Dragon Ball. Shouldn't really have to talk about this, but this is Viz Bigs 1 and 2, which contain volumes 1 through 6. And yeah, waiting to collect the rest so I can actually like binge read this all and read the entirety of Dragon Ball because I just skimmed through parts in Dragon Ball, I'm going to admit. And yeah, this has the better story than Dragon Ball Z, but not the better action, so there you go if you want to know that. Next we have Fairy Crap volumes 1 through 9. I still sort of enjoy it, but now, really, what's going on lately, it's not really too enjoyable. I remember when I used to defend it or whatever, now I can see why everyone doesn't like it and thinks it's trash, but yeah. I think I'm still holding on to it since it was the anime that got me into anime. Which, yeah, that's pretty sad, I guess, but yeah, still like a reminder. So here's volumes 1 through 9. Fairy Tail Blue. Hold on, but 10, 11. You can't see 10, but I'm not gonna pull that out. I'm just gonna put this down here. So there we go. Fairy Tail Blue Mistral Volume 1. Never picking up any more of this. The story was, it just wasn't my cup of tea, as people say. Fairy Tail Zero. This was actually really enjoyable and decent to read. This is like Fairy Tail at its like, well, I wouldn't say it's at its best because there's better moments than this stuff, but yeah, it's pretty enjoyable. Like I said, Fairy Tail still can like dish out some cool moments, but lately it's just been overshadowed by the trash moments. Next we have volumes 1 through 4 of Food Wars, which really enjoy the comedy and like the characters and the stories pretty good for like a food shonen based on food or whatever. But yeah, like I said, this, I suggest you check this out, but if you're like hate ecchi, this series might not be for you then, especially the earlier volumes. But yeah, I think it's pretty funny how they do the food gasms. But yeah, here's Hunter x Hunter Volume 1, which is actually my favorite anime of all time so far. Not my favorite manga because I haven't read much of the manga, and the art style sort of like sets me off. But yeah, putting it on hold for right now because it's sort of hard to find, and also the creator went back on hiatus. Hiatus x hiatus, everyone. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with that. But speaking of series that are hard to find, here's Machi. Yeah, this series is really hard to find. I can't find volume 6 anywhere. And I like to do these in order, so. Yeah, Magi, the character, story, the action's pretty good so far. It's really decent. Has some really cool looking spines that look good on your shelf. Yeah, there's Magi. Next is My Hero Academia Volumes 1 and 2. Yeah, My Hero Academia, otherwise known as My Hype Academia. It's a really good shonen superhero series with good characters, good action, and good story. So yeah, here's volumes 1 through 2, then 3 to 4. I believe volume 6 is out now, so I need to pick those 2, volume 5 and 6 up. Next we have One Punch Man. I shouldn't really have to talk much about this. Anyway, here's volumes 1 through 8. The story, there is a story, but yeah. The comedy is good, the action scenes are good. It's One Punch Man, everyone. These aren't really in my collection, these are just library books, but yeah, Fire Force was enjoyable to read. It's made by the creator of Soul Eater, which I'll get to later, but yeah, it has the same sort of like funny wackiness that Soul Eater has, and you can definitely tell that the person who made Soul Eater created this because some of the characters in this story look like characters in Soul Eater. But yeah, Fire Force is pretty good. Need to pick this up. Like, actually, this is probably what I'm going to do from now on. It's like pick up a volume of manga from the library, see if I like it or not, then like pick up buy the actual series for itself. Next we have World Trigger. I actually enjoyed this more than I thought I was. Characters, the 2 main characters are great. So far the story's interesting. But yeah. Next we have Soul Eater volumes 1 through 21. 1 through 21. But yeah, Soul Eater is my favorite manga of all time. It's the first manga I've ever picked up. Really, it's like the story is good, the characters are good, the comedy is pretty great, and like things really pick up after volume 10, I believe, or volume 8 or 9, somewhere between these 3. But yeah, like I said, Soul Eater is really good. In my opinion, it's kind of underrated. But yeah, next we have Tokyo Disappointment volume 1. Yeah, it was alright. I expected it to be better. I guess I got too much caught in the hype with people saying like the manga's really amazing or whatever. I really didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I should have, but maybe I'll pick up more just to see if I continue picking this up or whatever. But yeah, there's Tokyo Ghoul. Here's volumes 1 through 5 of 7 Deadly Sins, which I need to pick more of this up. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm picking up Fairy Tail instead of this for some reason. Haven't picked this up literally since last year. The last time I picked this up was like January of 2016. So yeah, 7 Deadly Sins, good art, good characters, good story. Yeah. Pretty good shonen. I believe it's like my second favorite series behind Soul Eater. So yeah, should tell you how much I like it so far. Yeah, there's that. Next we move on to the anime, sort of. But first we have this Deadpool movie, which I still haven't watched yet, so there you go. Next we have Dragon Ball GT. Many people like it, many people dislike it. I'm sort of in between. I mean, some things could have been executed better, but yeah. I personally don't think it deserves like all the hate it's getting, but yeah, it's flawed, of course. Next we have Dragon Ball Z Season 1, which contains all of the Saiyan saga. Not much needs to be said about this. Dragon Ball Z Battle Gods, which I think is better than Resurrection of F. Better story. Better sort of like comedy. Really all Resurrection of F was just action, because the story at some points really didn't make sense of Resurrection of F. some of like the plot devices and plot conveniences were stupid. Like Frieza somehow getting God power and like, well, getting up to God Goku in like 4 months, while Goku like took like what, up like 10 years or something. I don't care if Frieza's a prodigy and never trained. You don't do that in 4 months. Next we have Ghost in the Shell. The story is really confusing the first time, but after the second time I got it, so yeah, pretty good movie. Suggest you watch it 2 times to fully get it. Next we have One Piece Collection 1. And let me just say, I know this is the beginning of One Piece, but honestly I was kind of like disappointed because I expected it to be better since it's like so like good. Well, people rate it so high or whatever. But yeah, let me just say Usopp is my favorite character. And I am going to pick up more. I just don't think I enjoyed it as much as I should have. Next we have Film Z, which I think is the best anime movie that I've read. I mean, watched so far. So yeah. The 4 Pokemon movie collection. Still haven't watched that yet. The Dark Knight Trilogy. Yeah, I know this is an anime, but yeah, these movies are pretty good. Dark Knight Trilogy. This is like the best superhero trilogy or whatever. Next we have some games. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, some Call of Duty, some Metal Solid, Naruto Shippuden, some Batman. Next we move on to like 3DS games. Dragon Ball Fusions, Pokemon Sun, Sapphire, and Y. So yeah, there you go. And yeah, this is going to do it for this anime / manga update video. Hope to talk to you guys later. This is a Legendary Cross Up. Peace out.